Lala D interrupted my song. Oh yeah, y'all know what it is. Eagles wear boxing Monday. Oh yeah, coming in here catching me while I'm unprofessional. Got my sucker. Put this down for a second. I don't know. I done got now. I done got. I'm like a big old kid again. And I got addicted to suckers again. Oh no, I'm gonna be in trouble for the summer. As long as I don't, if I stay off of those Slurpees, I'll be okay. Those Slurpees are the ones that get me in a lot of trouble. Slurpees, but I haven't had one of those in so long. Nothing, straight poison and sweet sugar. Yep. But Lala D's there. She said her son there. She got the hearts up good. Oh, she dancing. Oh yeah, she went and did. She did good. I had a couple of fighters that killed my picks this week. I mean, they just killed my picks. Like they took my picks and murdered my picks. Boy. So Taylor just went and lost, huh? So she just didn't care about us. So she didn't care about me putting having bets out there on her or nothing like that. She just didn't care. See, that's why I can't trust nobody. I can't trust nobody. Nobody wants to do the right thing. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? For real? I mean, for real, for real. That's the way y'all. That's what y'all do. It's like that's what you do now. Oh, man, They just killed all my spots. It's like they took Eagle and they just killed my spots. Killed me. Killed it. Yeah. But hopefully we're gonna get boxing fans in here today. I want to talk to you guys a little bit about just what's going on. I don't know why I got such foresight. I don't know. My foresight is just like it's too much because we had just recently we were just talking about. I mean, for I think the last couple of months we was talking about judges and refs and stuff, and everybody is already, all of us already with the conspiracy theory and all that. We was already ready for it. We're ready for everything that happened. I'm gonna say that you're ready, but sometimes you're just not ready. So during this little exploration that we do today, this discussion, we're gonna hop back, what they call hop back. We're gonna look at some highlights, or we're gonna look at a little bit of a fight um, that I think you would actually like. Is very significant for the conversation that most people are having. Today, a lot of people are having conversations about what happened during the most anticipated lightweight fight that we just had at 135 for undisputed for all four straps. Lomachenko versus Haney. And I was listening to a lot of interviews, and I did my little bit of an assessment, but I listened to a lot of people, and a lot of the people are just, some of them just, I think they just hate Andre Berto. He made a lot of sense. I'm gonna tell you who made a lot of sense was Zab Judah. Listen to him. Zab ain't got no reason to hate on nobody. He made a lot of sense, but a lot of people that like a lot of the fighters that's in competition, I noticed that and which Lala D loves one of them, and that's Shakur. He was on hate mode. There was a few fighters that was on hate mode. I think Teofimo Lopez was on hate mode. There was a lot of people that was on straight hate mode. Now, we're gonna discuss that. Not why they was on hate mode or just they was on hate mode. I can care less because these fighters are gonna do what they gonna do. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna trip on that at all. You know, we're not tripping on that at all. Because of course, they're going to. Um, a lot of people people are going to say whatever they want to say. So it's nothing I can do. You're going to say. You're going to say what you got to. And everybody has their own voice. But what we're going to do is we're going to try to voice a reasoning. We're going to try to figure this out, and hopefully we'll get something done positively. That's what we're looking for. We're just looking for positivity. I'm just in such a I don't know. I'm in bad shape right now with the. I probably done fell off. So far, it doesn't make sense with the. I just joined everybody with this Champ Ross, so. I think this weekend. I think a lot of people messed up this week. This thing just killed us this week. Yeah, it was like this was a killing spree this week for trying to predict boxing. It was just like a complete killing spree for everybody. It was serious. It was just just a killing spree. Shit. I even see Trey X down there with me. We down at the bottom somewhere. Gil Cole's down there. We're all together. We all took I was going to change my pick also. I didn't change my pick, but I had enough people, so I know what to do next time. I know what to do next time. So if we're all betting or whatever, then I know what to do next time. Believe me, I know what to do next time. So it's cool. So I'll take my little, I'll take my L. But I'll take my L, but not like that. But I'll just I'll back out of my bet. If a lot of people have the same idea that I have, I think I'll just back out. I'll back out. Like I was supposed to do. Like I should have did right here. I should have backed out. Said, okay, a lot of people. The strange thing about me sometimes is that I feel like it's almost like, I don't have these kind of beliefs, but I kind of feel like, there's a curse about certain things. And so I felt like there was a curse when it came to me betting on certain fighters. So I'm like, oh, I probably got a curse on this. Even though I never lost with Haney, we never lost anything. But I felt a little, skeptical about the fight coming up. Well, a lot of people will say that Haney deserved to win. Then, yeah, he would have won. It wouldn't have mattered. I mean, even if they would have had it like a split to whatever, if they would have had a split, no matter how they had it, draw, split, it doesn't matter. He was going to edge it out because of the early rounds. And probably the very last round, the 12th round. A lot of times what I think happens with these judges is they'll watch your work and they'll watch how comfortable you are working. And if they see you working so comfortable for, let's say, 3-4 rounds, then it's going to be hard for them to go against you for certain rounds. They're not going to go against you because they've been watching your work. Oh yeah, he getting it done. He doing what he got to do. You see what I mean? And they're looking at that. They're like, oh yeah, okay. That's what you're supposed to do. You keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. And once they see that, like I'm not going. It's going to be hard for me. Like that's why people see. I listen to people live a lot of time. I listen to people live, like when, like if I go to like for instance, if I go to Marlo's Corner or something like that, or I go to Bruce Gas or anybody I just go to, and they're watching the fight. So what I see when I'm watching that fight, uh, when I read out the descriptions that people might have when they're watching the fight, I look at the descriptions, and a lot of times in those descriptions, what happens is in those descriptions, you will see what people feel is going on in the fight, and sometimes they'll be like totally in the disagreement, and then we jump on these judges. Now, I'm not gonna go as far as like some people's gonna go with the whole conspiracy. I'm not gonna go that far because when you look at a fight with somebody else and they see something completely different than what you see, that's just what it is a lot of times. I'm not saying that is not a possibility that those things could happen. But what I'm saying is that sometimes those things, they just happen. And I had a lot of fighters this weekend. They just killed me. They just blew me out the water. I'm like, okay, I figured I was going to do real good this week. I'm like, I'm doing good. I'm going to do good this week. But I should have went with Haney because everybody else was going against myself because I was trying to go against him so he would win, if that makes sense. Because sometimes I got a certain feeling, and like I said, I feel like I'm cursed a lot of times when I bet. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna go with Haney. I'm gonna go with Loma because all this stuff coming up and all this. So I'm gonna just go with Loma, and so Haney probably pull it off. Hoping for Haney the whole time. But one thing, Haney, he doesn't react to punches as well as I thought I thought he should. He reacts okay, so it was probably a good fight for him because he can get used to reacting to getting tagged. He can get more used to reacting, but you can tell he gets hurt a little bit, and he just loses he loses a tad bit. I see y'all did, Derek. No, I wasn't. Your ass late. He talking about you late. No, you late, brother. Peace to Queen at Lala D. No, Lala was here first. Lala know I was on time. Lala D, she was right. Lala D was right here with me. Don't try to play me, brother. Talk to him, sir. Don't make me put my brother on you. Don't make me put sir on you. I'll put sir. I see Sir Flame. Salute, brother. Loma had a legit chance to win. Yeah, if Loma, I think if he would have won the 12th, it probably could have been. He would have either won or it should have been at least a draw. It's just the early rounds for Haney. I was listening to a lot of people hating. I was listening to a lot of people hating, but you know what? I'm not gonna go there with everybody because I was listening to legitimate fighters and people explain what happened. They said it was close, could have been a draw. Haney pulled it out early, stuff like that. I'm not gonna go to hating and stuff on Haney. I am gonna critique him a little bit. I'm gonna critique, some of the things that he did. Derek Bay says salute to Sir Flame, and Sir Flame right back at the Queen. Salute to the Queen at Lala D. And then he said salute at Derek. I think she might be a little busy. She'll be back in the chat in a little bit. Derek Bay said, but he doesn't beat Tank or Shakur. We got like 2 minutes. We got 2 minutes. Then I got to read my statement that my brother put up there. You guys already know how I do it. Sometimes I read it early. Sometimes I just wait for the right time. I wait for 4:30. 4:30 is the time to read the rules in Eagles Way of Boxing. Loma spent too much energy in the 11th. That's why he didn't win the 12th. Yeah, he was tired, man. I could tell he was tired out. He couldn't even throw no more punches in the 12th. He couldn't throw no more. He was done. He burnt himself out in 10 and 11 is when he burnt himself out. Well, see, Loma's smart though, but see, he know he needed rounds, but it's like, dude, you should have took the 10th. You should have took the 9th. I see what he was doing. He was fighting it a little bit in spurts, but how he was making his mistake is he wasn't like winning enough. He wasn't winning decisively enough. If he would have took 9, 10, and 11, then he could afford to take 12 off, because that would have been the impression that they had. They would, the judges would have said, okay, yo, okay, Loma stepped up, and so now he's winning. But like I said earlier, maybe before you guys even got here, is that a lot of times we could all be at Trey X's or something, or Marlo's Corner. We could all be watching the fight at the same time, and you'll have like 4 or 5 people on the panel, and what happens is they start talking, and we're watching the same fight, and one person see one round one way, another person see another round another way, the same round. But then we're gonna talk about the judge. Oh, the judge, he was wrong. Hey, look, you just did the same shit the judge did, and then you run your mouth. Shut your ass up. That's why I got to be quiet sometimes. But I don't think performing like that. I would say maybe 2 more. He needs 2 more physical fights before he should fight Shakur or Tank Davis. 2 more physical fights. Well, I don't know if he's gonna stay at 135 though, but 2 more fights to get him, like when he gets hit, so he can be like, yeah, you hit me, so he can still have that same look. Because when you get hit, you still supposed to keep that same look, like, yeah, what? I don't know, what? You hit me, let's go. That's how you're supposed to do. But anyway, salute to Eagles Web, salute to the chat, and as always, I said, jab that like button on y'all neck. He said, don't get neck in Eagles Web boxing. That comes from Sir Flame with the Fire Up Good, the 100, and of course the glove. Don't forget about those, baby, all the time, baby. Sir Flame put that up there because he liked the way I bring that back. He liked the way I bring that back for him. Sir Flame said, yeah, I like the way Eagle said, yeah, Eagle gonna spill what I said right now. Yeah. Yeah, but he kind of, Loma had plenty of chances to do enough to win the fight, but he just, I don't know, I don't know. They say Haney don't hit hard, but Loma's face looked worse than Haney's did. His back was all red and everything. His ribs was red. He had like bruises on his back. His eyes was all red and stuff. So I don't know. People say Haney don't crack. I think Haney does crack. And I'm gonna show y'all something. It reminds me of Haney. Well, a little bit. But I'm gonna show you what we should have seen. Yeah, okay, and this is probably besides Roberto Duran, this was the first time after the Roberto Duran that the titles were unified. And I am all that. I've been working out a lot of look. Don't tell me I ain't all that. I've been working. I'm huffed for the summer. I'm like, what? No, I'm just kidding around with y'all. Yeah. Lord D said, you ain't all. She said, Cynthia, you ain't all that. She came all way. You see how she does, man? Y'all so goddamn disrespectful, man. Y'all come right back to my chat just to give me some grief, man. Give me some bullshit. Y'all come all the way back. Lolly come all the way back. Where that damn ego at? Cynthia, you ain't all that. I don't know. I got a couple of girls right now. They think I'm all that right now. No, I kid. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a live date video. I don't know. Y'all gonna get mad. If I do a live date video, y'all gonna be like, no, Eagle, no. But I'm good, though. Paulie said, this is why white people don't watch boxing. Paulie just a racist. He really is. He deals with brothers and stuff, but at home, he call them the N-word when he get home. Yeah, Sir Flame said, yeah, 12th round hurt Loma. Yeah, that hurt Loma right there, because that should well, he would at least have the respect to get the draw. Yeah, but that did hurt him, though. Lotta D said, Sir Flame, she got the Fire Up Good with the hearts after she disrespected me. Lotta D said, Derek, she got the hearts. So Derek Baker said, right, yeah. Okay, Sir Flame said, do y'all remember, I said the fix was in because this was Haney's last fight with Bob Arum. Well, Haney resigned with, he said he re-signed with Bob 2 days before the fight. Oh, okay. Wow. Derek said it won't matter. See all those left hands Loma landed? can't do that. Yeah, there you go. And so that's Derek hit me. I appreciate you, Bert. Appreciate you, Derek, because you said exactly what. That's my sentiment right there. I thought about that the whole time. They kept replaying through my mind. I said, you taking all those left hands from Loma, you can't take them straight rights from Tank. Cause Tank, if he hit you with a straight lefts with Tank, because if Tank hit you with left, Tank is looking at your face the whole time. People don't know. The one thing about Tank is what people got to understand. Regardless of skill set, Tank is looking at your ass the whole fight. He's looking into your eyes. And he's doing something that you're not trained to do. He's doing something that you're not trained to do. You're not trained to look at another fighter's eyes. On a fighter, you don't look past the chin. The mouth, you don't look past the chin when you're fighting. You don't look all up in their face like that. And until you clip them. But Tank is actually doing something you're not supposed to do. Tank is looking you right in your eyeballs. Because he wants to see if your shit is rolling back in your head. Are you hurt? Oh, you glazed. I glazed you, huh? He did the same thing with Ryan. He looked at Ryan, his eye, and Tank's eyes get, but Tank get excited too. Tank be like, oh, are you hurt? Oh shit, that body shot hurt your ass. And he just, ooh, he did like this when he hurt Ryan. His lips were like this. And any brown ethnicity, they know what the lips out. They know what that mean if you fighting. They know what this mean. Ooh, anybody go, ooh, that's that ass. But you're right. If he land all those, if Tank land all them lefts, Tank's gonna see that. He's gonna see that. Oh, you shook a little bit. That's when he's gonna come on. He's not ready for Tank yet. Oh, I just said that he needs some. Well, he needs tough fight. Matter of fact, I don't know. He could fight Shakur, but he needs somebody tougher than Shakur. Not better than Shakur, but he needs somebody tougher than Shakur. A lot of D, you didn't do that good on Champ Robs. I mean, you didn't kill it. Nobody killed it this weekend. You didn't kill it. You probably had good picks, but you didn't kill it. You wasn't that far ahead of us, me and Derek and them. You didn't kill it because I think we had some fights blow up in our face. I think everybody did. Everybody has a few fights blow up in their face. I'm telling you, we had low scores too. We had people way down in the 30s and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I think Shakur beats Haney too. He probably can beat him, but Haney got it better. He got a good chance with him. If he don't get touched, I'm gonna tell you what the reason Haney got, because he showed a new wrinkle. The body shots and stuff like that. You can hurt Shakur to the body. Shakur actually admitted it, so Shakur can be hurt to the body. At least he admitted it. You guys gotta listen to all these different interviews so you can hear these fighters. Don't listen to what everybody else say. Listen to what the fighters say on every matter. But Haney, you was shook because Haney at one point during the interview you said you was at 130 pounds, 135 pounds when you were 6 years old. Stop it. Then you went back to 16, 15 or whatever. You must have been still buzzed after the fight. Loma should have stepped up. Maybe he couldn't step up because he had to recover from all them damn body shots he was taking. Yeah, but Sir Flame said at 116, 112, but that's ridiculous. Yeah, I would tend to agree with that one. Yeah, Derek said yeah. Sir Flame said, oh means. Oh, I saw that. Yeah, ooh, yeah, Sir Flame. When somebody does that, ooh, you know that's your ass, huh? Hey, when somebody go ooh, that's your ass. But the reason I wanted I need more of my people should be here. But I need y'all to be here today because of this discussion about this. We're not going to discuss it like everybody else does. We're not going to get mad at the judges and nothing like that. It was a good fight, though. It was a good fight. I don't care. A lot of people enjoyed it because it was a good fight. Even Brazil was talking about it. He said, yeah, it's a good fight. Oh, not Brazil. Who was that? I think it was no, what's the heavyweight? David Hay. He said he didn't judge the fight. He said it was just a good fight. So sometimes we watch good fights and we lose it because we start thinking too critical. I'm not gonna watch. Most time I'm not gonna watch fights like that. I mean, I'll let somebody, like, you could take my score. I even forget, like, even if I go to a show where they're doing a live fight and you're watching the fight and they're scoring, A lot. I won't even know my score at the end of it. I'll just put my input in for every round. Okay, I thought such and such won this round, but in my mind, I'm not really keeping score because I'm like still enjoying the fight. Yeah, Haney is headed for a broken jaw if he keeps that up too, though. What you said, can't kill it every week. I wish. Yeah. No, I'm just playing with you, Lala. Come look at Lala. I got underneath her little sensitivity a little bit. See, I'll see how Haney's mouth was wide open. Yeah, I was surprised at that also. Maybe he is cutting too much weight now. If he get tired in front of Tank, yeah. If he get tired in front of Tank, you gonna see Tank with the duck lips, not like the females, but he gonna ooh shit. Anytime you go oh boy, when you do that old boy with the lips, not just saying regular old boy, but when you do old boy with the lips, that's it. Somebody in trouble. Shakur by decision, yeah, probably, but I don't know because we're not gonna try to. Okay, I'm gonna keep this in a sense that you guys understand what I'm saying without me, what's understood doesn't necessarily have to be said. So I'll say it like this: is that sometimes when you're watching certain things, sports or whatever you have there's a group that has a certain affinity for love for one person, and they can't do no wrong. And so a lot of times what happens if that's the case where they can't do no wrong, then you have to expect how whatever it is. It is that's why the saying it is what it is. Okay? So we can't don't misunderstand when you put two people together. Even if you got one that you feel is just better at boxing or whatever, they're better at dancing, don't think that the Darling is going to lose because a lot of we have already seen that. As a matter of fact, because of the age, you got to look at for as far as Devin Haney, look at the age and everything, and just being clean, more or less clean cut. See, they had to make Canelo started off kind of clean cut, but then he was already humbled from getting beat up by Mayweather. But if we know that he probably got a couple of, he had a couple of star moments that maybe he should not have had. And that's all I'm going to say it like that. So maybe we can get an understanding on it without me having to go, too far with it to get us in any kind of trouble or something like that. Yeah, I think Haney should have used the straight right more against Loma. He should have used a lot. He should have used his length. Period. Lefts in right straight. Haney is blessed with that height and the long arms, man. That's what you got to do. That's what you got to do. Now I'm gonna try not to talk through this clip. I'm gonna try to play this little clip. Let's just watch this, and we'll get back to this discussion. I'll talk a little bit through this, that we can still talk a little bit. You guys can still write, but I just want to show you something that we're missing, and it's a little bit of it should be a little bit of a surprise to y'all, and then we'll go back to talking about it. Yeah, but that damn Loma and Haney, yeah, they blew us up this week. They killed, because I just knew I was gonna do pretty good this week. I was like, yeah, I got this. I'm coming back. I had a chance to concentrate on the fights. Man, please, man, how Taylor lose? How we lose with Taylor too? I'm sitting there counting on points for Taylor. I see you, Gil. Gil says sup, Eagles Web. Yep. I think, yeah. Derek Bay said, yeah. It's not a robbery when it's a close fight. It's not a robbery, but see, we can't. We just gotta. It is what it is. Like I said, 24 years old. Kind of got the kind of a attitude that people want around. It's close. Yeah, he takes it. Loma, they kind of seen Loma probably getting beat up in the next couple of fights anyway, because he would have fought Shakur and then Davis or something. He probably was getting beat up. Haney, like I said, he needs to fight a couple of more tough fighters that can occasionally catch you. Not necessarily great boxers, but fighters that hit hard and can occasionally catch you. Not necessarily finishers, but just tough fighters. He need to fight a couple of those so he can get. I think he's just not composed when he gets clipped. I'm not saying he can't take it, because Haney might be able to take a lot, but I'm just saying, but he's not composed when he gets hit in the face area. He's not composed enough. He got to be like, yeah, whatever it is. And see, that's what's missing for him, the maturity. That's what's missing, because he's still young. You guys got to realize that. So that's what's missing for him, is the like, yeah, you hurt me, but I don't care. I think Haney should have. Okay, I got rid of all that. Yeah, it's not a robbery. So, Loud D said, I saw David Hay at the Bud versus Porter fight. He was right in front of you. Okay. Derek Bay said, like Leonard versus Hagler. People still will move furniture over that fight. Yeah, that part right there. Yeah, you right there. They still will. They still get all up. They still get upset about that. Oh, did you hurt? Even when it comes to the Hearns fight, a lot of people think it shouldn't have been stopped and all that. Yep. It stopped the hate on Shakur Eagle. Have my 100 ready. Why you ain't talking to Sir Flame? You only talking to me, Derek. You better holler at Sir Flame too. Tell him I have that 100 ready. I got your 100, brother. I just got it. Let me see if I pull it up. I just got your 100. Derek said, "Have my 100 to get." Let me see. I'm trying to think. I might have transferred it. I got to transfer it back. I know Haney doesn't throw a lot of combos. Yeah, they don't throw a lot of combos. He can. See, that's what. Let's just, you'll see. The Sausage's arms. look, Gil be remembering everything. Gil said Sausage's arms was putting hands on Devin. Yeah, but Loma is fighting too much in spurts now. That's what's wrong with Loma. He fights in spurts too much. He kind of reminds you of like a little Pacquiao. You know what I mean? But Pacquiao was more busy. So Loma might throw 3, 4, 5, but remember Pacquiao throw 10, 15. He just throw a bunch of them. Taylor got that ass beat. Yeah. Taylor got that ass beat 100. Yeah. I'm like, are you really? She messed up. She messed up my board. I would have been at least if I would have got that win with her, I would have probably been in the top 15 or something. God dang, she wouldn't have got pieced up. They talk about she couldn't get started. Yeah, hey, you need a trainer. Fire Bill. I was thinking about it too. Not necessarily firing, but he need a better trainer. Yep. On the TV at Loud D. They're crying, yeah. Sir Flame counting his coins also. Yeah, Sir Flame counting them up. Okay, but I want y'all check this out. Let Eagle be quiet a little bit. We're going to quiet down. Y'all can still go about it. Yeah, the discussion. So I need the boxing people in here for this. It will. You guys give me your thoughts, because this is the question. Yeah, we got to eat a little bit of crow a couple of times, but the question is being that, for you boxing aficionados, should we maybe move the goalposts a little bit when it comes to, us being the great prognosticators of this sport? Should we just move the goalposts a little bit when in certain situations when it comes to us eating crow? So that's the question for y'all to ponder on a little bit. For us, when we eat crow, should we, in certain cases, should we be able to move the goalposts just a little bit? Because I shouldn't have to have raw crow in crow stew. I should maybe have like one slice of crow only. I shouldn't have to devour a whole bland ass crow soup with no seasoning on something like this. I mean, I shouldn't. I was going to switch up, though, because Gil had the same sentiment that the rest of us did, that we just thought, nah, Haney, you ain't going to get it done. We just started doubting at the end, and then that little push, man, that almost cemented it for me. Like, you don't be pushing. When you start being a bully and pushing people? Like, sit your ass down. Yeah, but those little spurt moments, and then losing that 12th, yeah. Losing that 12th, like I said, he was just trying to do too much in 10, 11. He was just trying to do too much. It's crazy because I didn't pick her on the Champ Ross, because she always get the biased decision, but I bet on Bovado and was won some money on Chantel. Okay, at least you got paid. Shit, that's flawless mentality can be. Hosted by Dr. Mark. I salute to the God Eagles Web Boxing fam and the gods and beautiful goddesses of the Eagles Web family. I appreciate you, man, flawless mentality. Yeah, we're gonna take a look at something real quick. But you guys, let me know what your sentiment is on that, because you know what, we always feel like we're we're the great prognosticators when it comes to this boxing sometimes, and I appreciate everybody who comes through. And I think that on some occasions we're gonna have to move the goalposts, man. We're gonna have to move the goalposts. There's no way we can keep the goalposts the same way when we come to biting crow and stuff. Now nobody's gonna predict 100% on all fights, but, and a lot of times we just got to be humble ourselves and say, I ain't see that coming. But in this case, I don't know. I listened to so many professional fighters, and some this. See, this is what I'm getting. Most of the hate came from. Most of the hate came from fighters that are in that division. So we gotta look at it like that too. Okay, let's check it out. Surprise for y'all. It don't sound like it. I think maybe you guys probably have sound, right? You guys put up a 1 if you got sound. You guys know who this is, right? And this is what we should have been looking at. I'm gonna try to be a little bit quiet. We'll just watch this. It's not real long, so we'll just pay attention to this. And you guys come up with whatever you want to. So we may have to, change our whole sentiment a little bit when it comes to, certain fights. We might have to change our whole sentiment on it, But I appreciate it, man. I wish it would be nice if more of you guys was in here. Okay, that's good. You really don't need sound on that, which is cool. I thought y'all might have sound, but it's good that y'all don't have sound. Oh, I know. I can turn the sound on. Y'all want sound? I was just thinking I can turn it on. Let's turn the sound on. I think I could turn it on. Oh no, I can't turn it on there. I have to do it from here. Let's see.
And here you can see some punch stat numbers on their most recent fights. Whitaker is a little bit busier than Nazario.
Oh, there we go. I hear you, Derek. Derek said right eagle because of Norris was like, watch your wallet.
A lot more.
They steal it.
41 jabs per round against Azuma Nelson. Rules for the bout, 3 judges scoring it, 10-point must system, no standing 8 count, 3 knockdown rule is in effect, and you can be saved by the bell in the last round only. Once
and hopefully you guys remember this fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is sanctioned by the World Boxing Council.
No, Gil, we're not going to compare. What we're going to do, we're just taking a look, Gil. Don't panic. We're just taking a look because now the reason I brought this up, the reason I wanted to, it's not really a comparison, but the only thing we're comparing is, remember when they said, because Sweet Pea, a lot of people don't know, when he was lighter, he was actually a heavy puncher. Then he went up a division or 2, and then they said he was feather-fisted and stuff like that. I just want to show you that Juan Nazario was a good boxer, and I just want to show you what you guys just think about it. You guys should know what the comparison is about. It's not there's no way you can compare Haney with him. The only thing that's comparable is the so-called fist. But okay, another thing, a note. I just want you to take. Because remember, those body shots that Haney was throwing, that's what I want you to really pay attention to on this fight. I want you to pay attention to the few body shots that was thrown in this fight. But not that type of comparison, Gil. But y'all think about that goalpost I was talking about in Eating Crow. Because we might have to change that. We're going to change it in Eagles Web. Y'all going to have to vote on it, though. We're going to change that shit. We're not going to just be eating crow. We're not gonna just be eating crow just because somebody screw up, man. We're not gonna just be eating crow like that, man. F that. It's going to have to be like a real surprise for us to be eating all that crow.
Lightweight champion of the world. Here's
You right? That's right, Derek. Derek said McGurk says Sweet Pea can punch. Yep.
Whitaker.
Okay, no.
Yeah, I just want to enjoy this too here.
Go here. Come here. Okay, now, we've already been through all your instructions in the dressing room, okay? Now protect yourself at all times. Any questions here? Any questions here? Let's get it on. Come on, here we go.
There are a lot of little Sierra Mountain bugs flitting all over the ring as darkness descends on us. But the bug who may be hardest to hit of all is Pernell Whitaker.
In the corner, please.
Kind of makes you scared to open your mouth, though, doesn't it?
Okay, Derek.
Suddenly calling the fight is considerably more dangerous a task than has ever been the case before.
Just pay attention to even this little, like this early start in the fight. This, they both right there. They both in the pot. They both right there.
Supervising his 43rd
Their feet is
professional
almost
world
touching.
championship fight. One of the best.
You will see a lot of reaching.
Don't start no trouble, Lala D.
Push speed of Pernell Whitaker. Whitaker is not moving as much now, trying to preserve that strength and energy. What he's doing now is trying to pick his shots and seeing what Nazario
That's right,
is
Gil.
vulnerable to. He knows how to
R.I.P.
feint,
both
body
of them.
feint.
They both. He was a good ref. He was a great fighter. Oh, he was a great ref.
In addition to headbutts and, of course, fighting, Lou Duva also asked during the rules meeting that attention be paid to Nazario's elbow. Duva contends that Nazario has been known to crack his opponents across the chin with the elbow.
That would not be the case, and I can almost guarantee you that if Whitaker boxes, stays on the outside, keep his man turning.
Are you guys listening to them shots though to the body? Listen, just listen to them shots.
Nazario to get that close to him.
Yeah, if it happens, it usually happens inside on the rope.
Just listen to the shots.
Over the
Period.
top with the left for Whitaker and the short right inside.
Hold it hit. I'm gonna
What
hit.
great feet he has, Ray. Such balance, always moving.
I like the way Whitaker attacks the body. I mean, he puts his whole body behind it.
Even Ray noticed that. Ray said he likes the way he attacks the body.
It's difficult for Nazario.
That's what a lot of people missed about him. They didn't know that he was attacking that body like that.
Normally when you see a southpaw in the ring, you watch the front feet because you expect to see the situation in which front feet can become entangled. But here are two southpaws, just like two conventional fighters going against one another.
Oh man, you see those two of them?
Shots in the body by Whitaker.
That's what Haney got to learn how to do that.
When you hear a guy say he gets his whole body.
He done hit him in the body about 20 times already in the first round.
Get back. Hey.
Oh
Come
man,
on, Pete.
that was a nice dig right there. It's over. It's over. But did y'all see what the setup was? The setup was that liver
Not
shot.
gonna make it.
Before those other punches landed, it was that liver shot.
Not gonna make it. This is a first round knockout for Pernell Whitaker.
It was a punch, obviously, that caused a delay.
So hopefully they show it again.
Nobody knew the punch was that hard, and we'll have to take a look at the replay to determine exactly what punch that happened to.
Larry Murchie can't even get his words out.
First round knockout of Pernell's career.
He wanted Parnell to lose so
Never
bad.
knocked out a champion fighter before.
It's almost like a delayed opening of a parachute after a guy jumps out of a plane.
And Nazario's still down.
What happened?
Yeah, Nazario's still down.
There you go. That's the point. That's the point Derek Bailey made. He just made the most excellent point. That's the point right there.
That's the one that
Placement.
hit the most, and obviously it was a quick, sharp punch.
A lot of these fighters today, they don't have placement.
Well, that's one sure way
It's like
to-
acupuncture, man. You have to be in the right spot.
Kick. What I see in Pernell Whitaker, he's getting.
Let's see if they'll show. See if they'll show that one body shot first before they show the knockout. Let's see if they show it.
The official time of the knockout, 2 minutes 59 seconds of the first round. So Whitaker used the entire round to scope out his opponent before landing the blow.
Commentators lying.
He had scored over the top with a couple of left hands, flush on the jaw.
Whitaker was throwing punches. He making it seem he just.
Dario down.
Did you hear what he just said? He said that Whitaker was just scoping him out. I'm like, no, Whitaker was throwing punches. They just showed the one punch. Look at it. That's right there. That one right there. See that body shot? That left to the body, then watch these. Boom, boom.
And come with that beautiful overhand left.
See?
It was almost like a delayed reaction. It came
That
so
was like
sharp, so quick.
the right was in his face. Watch the right. Watch how he does the right. Like right in his face a little bit, and then boom. Then the left right over. Watch. Here it comes.
Overhand left hand.
Bam, bam.
Right on
That's the
jaw.
perfect
You
1-2.
saw Nazario drop his right hand to make it
1-2 for a southpaw, not the 2-1.
The devastation of that punch. You see here, once again, when he lands the punch, there's like a delay, and then Nazario goes down. Whitaker got his whole body behind that punch.
He damn sure did get his whole body behind
now
that punch.
He'll get to wear 3 belts. And the first lightweight to do so in 12 years. Here are the quickest knockouts in the history of lightweight title defenses, and this 2 minute 59-second job is not in the same statistical league with some of the others that you're seeing
he put them.
but it makes its mark, getting into the top 10.
That's how you do it, though. That's how you put those. That's how you put those things out there, man. That's how you're supposed to do. So I'm not like a lot of people thought that this is more of a comparison. No, this is more of a school of thought for these fighters, for these younger fighters. That's more of a school of thought for you. This is how. That's what you need to be. You need to be studying people like that. You got that kind of a stand-up type of back foot type of style. You have a certain style of fighting. Then incorporate some of this stuff. Stop acting like y'all so new and y'all so great. Take some of the advice from that type of a fighter. Of course, you're not gonna be Sweet Pete. Sweet Pete was he was a beast at such a small guy. He was a monster. Cause he'll tell you that he ain't looking for no knockout, but he gonna put hands on you for the whole fight. Y'all gotta you fighters gotta get in shape so you can do that, where you can put hands. If you was listening to those punches, everything he was throwing was nice and solid. But shout out to Nazario, because he was taking them shots, man. He was taking it up until that last blinding, because that little blinding punch, and then boom, right behind it came that shot. Okay, Lala D, she's talking to Derek, talking about Derek, baby, guess what I'm watching later? Okay, Lala D. Derek said, "What you watching, Lala D?" Gail said, Cole say, hey Lala. I know I'm behind because we was watching that little clip. Anyway, Derek, baby, Battle of the Little Giants, yeah. Gil Coles is at Lala D with the hands up. I think I said that really on YouTube at Lala. Okay, Lala D. Derek, baby, yup. She said, I saw a video. She said, I hope it's the full thing. Derek Bates said, hey, you need a real trainer. Yeah, I read about that. Sweet Pea places the punches. Yeah, we read that. What if you and I won a contest and you had to be in Bud's corner and I had to be in Spencer's corner, and they had to to do what we said? Oh, you losing anyway, Lala. Because I'm telling Earl to go for nothing but chin shots. Don't even hit his body for the first round. And then piece him up. Go to the body after. Don't fight your regular fight, Earl. Don't go to the body right away. Go to the chin right away. Crack his chin. So that's all he's looking for is chin, and then go to the body. Earl will beat him. So Earl will beat him easy if he did that. But I better not let that out the bag. Crack his chin for the first 2 rounds, and then go straight to. He'll be looking for you to crack his chin, then go to the body. Step on that body. Anyway, Sweet Pea just stepped on the dude's head. Derek said, dude is hurt. Anytime they lay your ass out like their depiction of what they call the Jesus. Anytime they lay your ass out on the ring like Jesus, you hurt. When they lay you out, I don't remember this fight. Maybe one of y'all remember this fight, but I don't know if y'all remember this. Now tell me, I know you do. You're probably laughing once I tell you. Do you guys remember this fight where they had the guy laid out on his back and they was doing his arms. They was putting his arms over his head like this and then back. They was, they was trying to revive him by putting his arms up and down. I'm like, wow. Anytime somebody got to do, when somebody got to make your body move, when they got to make your body move, you hurt. When somebody got to actually physically make your body move like that, when you laying down, like, oh, turn him over this way, turn him that way. God dang. Yep. A lot of these say, I think I would get Spence killed. I don't know boxing like y'all. Yeah, you know boxing. I like your little rants and rave, Lala D. You don't know how much I appreciate you. That's just me. Even though you come in and you and Gil and everybody jump on Eagle, y'all just made it like you guys made it like an event to jump on Eagle all the time. That's like the new thing is kick Eagle in the butt today. You guys make it like, you guys don't even do it like on the anniversary. Y'all just do it like on a daily basis now. Let's jump on Eagle. I make y'all's day go by better though. But I got that tough rhino skin. I take it though. Derek said me and Bud Corny at Lala D. Yep. Lala so much. Yeah, she'll definitely try to get Spence killed though. Once she said that, Derek. She said, Derek, yes, that's what will make it exciting. We have to be in opposite corners. Derek Bay said Larry Merchant was the king of the hater raid on HBO. Yeah, he was king. Man, and then what's his boy's name? So Larry Merchant, what's the other guy's name? I forget his name right now. The other one that was running his mouth. They said that Sweet Pea didn't do nothing during the fight, but just scope him out. I'm like, man, you ain't listening to them hard ass body shots that dude is getting hit with. I'm glad I can't remember your name right now. I know your name, but I just can't think of his name right now. He done did basketball, football. Yeah. Derek said, yeah, me and Bud beating y'all's ass at Lala D. Yeah. He was a straight up hater though. Derek Bailey again. I don't think these dudes study film are great. Yeah, because they're on a whole new level. They let that shit get to them. That Ferg shit get to them where they thinking they're on a new level. Well, I'm on a new level. Y'all, come on. If that's y'all's fucking problem, is that y'all on a new level. Y'all need to be on an even level. Y'all need to be on a level where you build. You just put yourself at the top of the mountain instead of like, okay, we got giants underneath me. Let me see what this giant did. Take a little bit from him. Take a little bit from him. Ali took from people. Everybody take from everybody. Ali used to tell you what he took from like certain fighters and stuff. Like when he came up with the ankle punch. He tell you what I'm getting information from other fighters. I'm not just doing this on my own. I'm the greatest, but I'm getting, that's the whole thing where the mentality that they losing today is they don't, what they'll tell you, now listen, if I'm correct or if I'm not correct, y'all let me know, is what you hear from these fighters is that, oh, this ex-fighter used to be my favorite fighter. But they won't say nothing about what they learned or anything about the fighter. He was my favorite fighter. Growing up, that's why I wanted to fight. Why? To do what? You're not fighting like him. You're more or less getting that ass whooped. But what y'all think about that goalpost, though? Y'all let me know about that. So we got to move it. Gil Cole said that Keith would have eaten that body shot. Yeah, but that 1-2 afterwards, though. No, but that Nazario, he tried to take him. And you could tell he tried to take because he was still coming forward. If you notice, that's probably where he made his mistake. Is he was still coming forward. Lala D said, she said Cynthia, she says Chicago needs a Shakur or a Haney or a Tate. Oh, not the sad face. She said, we need your Indian powers. Hey, my Indian powers I can't do nothing. You know, I think about that sometimes. I said, you know, maybe they wouldn't let me do no ceremony inside there. Hey, don't think there's certain fighters that I wouldn't mind doing the ceremony for, like Wilder or something like that. They'll be mad. If I went there and did a ceremony for Wilder or somebody like, they'd be mad as hell. There's a voodoo. They'll be calling it voodoo, old school. They'll be disrespecting the hell out of me, saying all kinds of stuff. I said, no, I just want to, I'm just sending our blessings to them. Want them to go ahead and get that, get that dub done. Yeah, Chicago kind of hurting for some fighters. Detroit is still up there a little bit. Detroit still got some fighters done. Chicago, there's a lot of states that's hurting. We don't get a lot of our states. We just don't get fighters out of. Like Washington, we don't really get fighters out of them, out of there no more. California, we still getting a lot of fighters because a lot of California fighters are imported though. In Nevada, all their fighters. Nevada is probably the biggest when it comes to having fighters. They probably got the most champs. You know, I mean, even if you move around, you end up in Nevada, you end up being a champ there. So it's like they got heck of champs up there. That's like the champ capital right there because everybody got to go there. Between them and California, they have the most fights. All kind of fights and stuff. Sir Flame said Keith ain't eating no body shots. Sir Flame said salute and kill Coles. Kill Coles and Sir Flame. He's laughing. Yeah, Derek Bay said right at Sir Flame. Sir Flame laughing too. Yeah, Jim. Oh, Jimmy Lampley with his hating ass. Did you hear his hating ass? I hope y'all heard his hating ass saying, oh, yeah, Whitaker wasn't doing nothing up to that point, but just checking out the scene. Shut your stupid ass up. They both was hating on Whitaker. They low key. I mean, they like him, but low key they hate. That's the worst kind of hate. That's the worst kind of hate when it's low key hate like that. When it's low key, when it's subtle. I don't like when I can't mess with you, man. You make my back, you make my whole body, you make my shit crawl when you that kind of a hater. You know what I mean? If you just a straight up hater, you come at me, I say, okay, you a hater. I respect you more, but when you do that old low key kind of, I can't still. I want a baseball bat your ass even when I don't have to. You feel me? When you do that kind of hate stuff, that's the worst kind of hate to do to somebody. The chuckle and laugh and elbowing somebody, but you hating down low. Oh, I can't stand that. The behind your, we got a lot of that here though. The behind your back type of hate. I was gonna put up a video. I might have to send it to you, Derek. I might have to put it up and send it. I might have to open up a whole new account and send it to Derek and them. It's not for you, Lyle. I'm sorry. It's not for girls. I mean, it could be, but Derek, y'all know I had that art show over the weekend. I had youngsters coming over to me asking me for advice, asking me how they stay away from these girls. I'm like, man, I said, you just gotta look at it like a fruit. I said, there's some fruit, it can look delicious and juicy and good, but it might not be no good for you. I said, y'all just got to be careful out there. Derek, if you could have been there, if I could have took your eyes, man, because I couldn't go, man. If I had the followers, maybe we need to get followers, man. Y'all help Eagle out. We need to get followers in here so I can go live. If I would have went live out there, y'all would have lost your mind, man. It was, in a lot of these, don't disrespect, but sometimes girls is just, girls out right now, they all had the summer dresses on and stuff. They was, oh, man. I don't even look at people. I don't even look at girls like that. But it was like this. How you come out? How you leave with 5 or 4 or 5, 3+ bangers at once? Like, are you kidding me? They was like that. I didn't get no sleep, so I was out there tired. I was trying. I kid y'all not. I was sitting at my booth, and I was sitting there nodding, right? I was trying to nod, but then every time I tried to nod out, something woke me up, man. And these walking sculptures was waking me up. I was actually like laying in my seat like this, and I just pop up, and they right there. I'm like, oh, man, you got to be kidding me. I said, when does this end? And this was like hours. Like, I mean, people were walking by, like there was not like 3 seconds that went by that somebody was not walking past. But I got to go back and look at the video, man. It might be worthy of looking at, man. It's something for us to maybe share and tell, whatever. Yeah, Sir Flame Emmanuel, R.I.P. was there too. Yep. Sir Flame said, I always like Max Kellerman take on boxing. Yeah, but Max Kellerman think he know everything though. But that's how they used to. If you guys remember, even before you guys probably was into boxing and all that, but way back, remember the commentators used to do all the sports. Because Howard Cosell, even way back, he was doing the football, basketball. He was doing everything. Boxing. He just got more well known for boxing, but all these commentators. Even Jim Lampley, he did other sports. Marv Albert, I remember some of the old school ones, like the Marv Alberts and all them. Yeah, they did a lot of different sports. We never had nobody that was really really new boxing though. Because even like Tony Atlas, he knows boxing, but he's a hater. That old guy, he's probably gone now. Not Arthur McKinney. What's this damn guy's name? The guy who had, not Williams Smith. Who would this guy have? Freddie Pacheco. Is that who? I think that might be who it is. Freddie Pacheco. He had that kind of hate. And shit, a lot of these guys, they have this kind of like hate at the same time that, you know, they make sense and they have the knowledge, but they don't allow the knowledge to come forefront because they too much on some kind of hate shit. Yep. Who's that young kid I saw beating somebody's ass this weekend? He said it was good. Lala D said it was good. I don't even know, Lala. Yep. It was the Abdullah Mason fight. Oh, okay. Derek Bay said I didn't see the fight at Lala D. Derek, he looked like a problem. Yep. We need some problems coming up. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check him out too. I haven't seen him for a bit. I think I seen some clips or something last time. Yeah, but that's kind of funny. That's funny that that we'll sit there and we'll start analyze people, but you know these guys are becoming jokes. They're becoming jokes and stuff a lot of times, and we're gonna have to suffer through it. I'm gonna be honest. I'm feeling some type of way about Haney right now. I don't really know if that's good. I'm not gonna call you guys fanboys or fangirls, but I think people were putting too much on his name. They're saying that he did too much, that he's proven himself, and you know he's fought everybody that y'all put in front of him. He's undisputed and all that, but no, there's still at least two obstacles right there that he needs to take care of. He got to take care of Shakur. He got to take care of Tank. And maybe even Martin. No, he don't have to. He can move on. He don't have to worry about Martin, but he's gonna have to take care of that business first. Yeah, sorry. Life is hard sometimes. When you're in a division like that, that's stacked, life is hard. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, and you're not gonna be the Parnell type. So, like I said, that's it. Yeah, Ali's old doctor. And what's his boy? His boy they had Emil Griffin. What's his name? What's his name, Derek? Y'all know I know who he is, but what's his name, Derek? The one used to have Emil Griffin. He had Emil Griffin. He was always hating. His ass was always behind the mic, hating his ass off. The one I think he had a little scar on, the little round scar on his face. White guy with the little comb that he's had. I don't know what kind of hairstyle it's called. A little short cut, combed over, a little high, and almost like a military. Like somebody who's been in the military for a long time about to retire. Had not the high and tight, but he had that little high and he had that little hair on top. Yeah. I mean, he not that he was balding or nothing, but he just yeah. Emil Griffith's yeah, Derek said that. Yeah, the one with the eye too. You had that eye. You know, so Derek know exactly who I'm talking about. Yeah. Oh, Flawless is back in here, y'all. Let's see what Flawless got. Flawless says, he's saying salute again. Salute to the guys and goddesses at Lala D, at the Flame Man, at the Derek Bailey, at the fam at Gil Coles, and at Sir Flame. There we go. Yeah. Well, at least Flawless came in straight respectful the whole time. He ain't say nothing, you know. Everybody, when somebody come in that y'all haven't seen or something for a while, or y'all haven't seen, everybody's on edge, like, you know, okay, being respectful. I know how y'all is. I know, and then Gail's in here too. I know how y'all is, man. At least, yeah. Everybody in here. I already know, because Gil will say something right afterwards. I don't even want to get Gil started, so I'm not even going to say nothing. But I know how y'all get sometimes. But at least y'all nice to most people. Y'all nice to everybody but the host. Y'all so mean when it comes to Eagle. Okay, so since y'all didn't want to say nothing about it, so in Eagles Way of Boxing, Gil Clancy, there it is. He got it. And I just probably didn't want to say the name because we got a Gil in here. But look, so we got, oh man, y'all I'm killing about. So in here, so the rules are in here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna have to, and you guys get mad at me if you want to, but it makes sense. I tried to make my point before this, before all this ended. I want to make my point is that we are going to move the goalpost post when it comes to if it's a suspect ass fight. I'm sorry. And no, we're not judges. No, we're not judges, but we actually are judges because we're trying to predict fights and all that. So we're doing that to the best of our ability, but I'm not going to take no more of these. I mean, I can see close. Haney didn't win by 4. Loma didn't win by 4. A lot of people, Shakur was hating, talking about Loma 8-4. Shakur was hating. Why is Shakur hating? You in the same division. Why you hating? You just got your ass up there. You already hating. Stop hating. Like I said, a lot of the fighters on his weight was hating. It's close. It's close. And like I said, a lot of times when you're getting pieced up early in the fight, the nod might not be going your way. And see, another point to that clip I showed you guys is you can go, what we're doing is we're looking back and you guys was actually listening to the hate from Jim Lapley. You was listening to the hate that he was having, saying that Parnell wasn't doing nothing. And then then Larry Merchant chimes in talking about, oh, we got to go back and see what led to that punch or how that punch happened. That's Parnell Whitaker's speed is why that punch happened. And plus the liver shot before those 2 punches. But that just shows that another key when I was saying what Haney has to do is you have to show that nothing bothers you. And that's the key with a lot of fighters. Don't let your eyes get all big when something happens to you. Now, if something happens to the other fighters, then psychologically, when you do like Tank did, ooh, when you do that shit, like, oh shit, when you do that, that fighter sees you with the mouth all big, like he knows what that means. But that's why he has to stay like, oh yeah, you heard me, but also you gonna come charging in now. That's why he got to be ready for you to come charging in, or he gonna come in and charge. If you've seen fighters, you have seen fights where a fighter knew he had another fighter hurt, and he came on like and just went wild and tired his own self out and ended up getting clipped his own self. That's the key for Haney. Haney, you got to learn how to just fend stuff off, let them go crazy, and then clip them. They used to even do that with Mike Tyson. Like, they used to think that I'll just go crazy on Mike Tyson. But Mike Tyson was a master at, like, the defensive countering. When it came to countering your ass back, that's what he would do. Like, let you throw everything over the top. He just go low, under. Then all of a sudden, boom, here comes a hook. Or a nasty ass body shot, and then that little kind of uppercut that was like more of a bolo type of shot because he was so short. That's why his uppercut looked like a bolo shot because he was so short. But the ladies, Derek Cole though. I mean, it is what it is though. I keep looking back at your comment, Derek. It is what it is though, but it is like the lazy eye. Derek like, oh yeah, not that lazy eye, mom. Not that lazy eye, Mufu. Not the Mufu with the lazy eye. I'm like, oh well, I'm dead. Derek kept with that because sometimes we have to do physical descriptions about people. Yep. Dr. Mark, a lot of these said Mark Stearns. Yeah. Me and Flawless are home. Oh, okay. A lot of these said me and Flawless is homies. Oh, he's in Chicago too. Oh, that's what's up. There we go. Keyshawn Davis was hating too. Yeah, Keyshawn Davis was hating. Yeah. His sparring partner is only that was the only one that wasn't hating. And I'll tell you, Zab didn't hate. What's his name? Berto didn't hate. David Hay didn't hate. It's certain people that you got. Yeah, you ain't got nothing to win, lose. I mean, certain people wasn't hating. And you had, like I said, you had a lot of the fighters that was like in that weight category that was hating, and you had a few others that was hating. You had some people hating so much that they was acting like, oh, they not gonna watch boxing no more. Now shut your ass up. We don't want you watching boxing. Matter of fact, we don't even want to hear from you no more. Buzz said he might need to stay away from Tank. Yeah, all them fighters need to stay away from Tank. Y'all better believe the Tank is the truth. And I ain't no strap rider or nothing like that. But Tank is just, I think he's just too much for these guys, to be honest. I think you have to have a perfect fight for Tank. I don't know anybody who's capable of having a 12-round perfect fight. I can see you maybe getting away with 10, 9, whatever, 8. But I can't see you having a 12-round perfect fight against Tank. It's hard. Asante, not trying to change your mind, but a lot of people are giving Haney 8, 9 rounds after rewatching. Oh, 8 or 9 rounds? I can't, sweetheart, I can't give him no 8 or 9 rounds. It was close. You have to look at some of the stuff when he was backing up and like being high like that. A lot of that stuff, a lot of that wasn't effective. And Loma threw way more punches, and he was landing like Haney was more hurt than Loma was. Loma was more beat up though, if that makes sense. He was more beat up though. I ain't never seen his face he was all bruised up, his face, his back. So I'm not gonna say. So I'm gonna take that. Like I never told anybody that Haney cannot hit. He can crack, but he's just not. Like I said, watching the clip we just watched. If he places the shots, Haney's gonna take somebody out. If he can, maybe pick up a little bit more power. Remember, he's only 24. If he can pick up a little bit more power and then make sure his placement is right on them shots, because if his placement's not right, he's not. Yeah. There, everybody say Sweet Pea set it up. That's what happened. Yeah, he set that shit up, man. That freaking liver shot. But on the other side, you gotta look at it like this. I got hit to the liver. I gotta show that I'm not hurt. But here's what was the thing with Rosario. Look, if you guys go back and watch it, the thing with him is he kind of froze though. He didn't look. Maybe his eyes, because they showed the back of his head, so maybe we couldn't see his eyes. But maybe his eyes was telling the truth on him. But he kind of froze instead of, he should have been like faking, like, what? He should have been like, he should have had his hands up, like, he should have went into defense and like kind of moved around. But he just like, he kind of froze a little bit. And you notice when he froze, just that split second, Sweet Pea is not, Sweet Pea Whitaker is not the type of fighter that's going to miss all the opportunities. Now he's going to be more cautious than anything and just fight you and just box the hell out you. But if you give him an opportunity to crack you, believe me, you will be cracked if you give him that opportunity. Derek said Kambosos didn't hate. He thought Haney won. Yeah. That's another point. When you look at it, you got to look like, okay, other Kambosos could have hated, but he didn't. There was a few fighters. Most of them were, if you think of them, they were either not in the division, or if they was in the division, they weren't from the United States. But anybody in this little corner, the ones that are interested in fighting them, they all had hate in their system. Like, come on, stop it. Ain't nobody hating when you win. Haney lost. Shut up. Shut your ass up. It's already in the books. It's one. Yeah, you're right. And Lala got a good point too. And I seen the word comfortable, but she says Tank has such a great way of making his opponents get too comfortable. Say it's amazing. Ryan tried that same shit 3 times. Leo was too comfortable. Garcia stood in front of him. Tank is tricky. That's what Tank does though. That's what I'm saying. What a lot of people don't know is he uses. See, he has a high boxing IQ. But the thing is, let me tell you some keys that people don't talk about. Tank has a high durability rate. Tank has been cracked by some good punchers. He has a high durability rate. What he does, he can soak it up and just show. He even talks to you about it. He talks to you about, taking shots and just like, okay, you got me. That's what Haney needs to learn, that part, where being able to take shots and still just, fight through it. But what Tank does, he lures you into thinking, okay, he ain't that hard, because he haven't really cracked you, and you think, oh yeah, I'm piecing him up, and then you get all happy like, oh yeah, you listening to the crowd. Tank ain't listening to the crowd. He listening to his mom. He listening to his trainer. He listening to Floyd. You listening to the crowd. You looking at the lights. Oh, it's my moment. And while you thinking, it's my moment, as soon as you think, it's my moment, then that's it. Before you know it, now it's lights out. Little Boosie said Haney didn't win any rounds. I'm giving up boxing. Right. Yeah. You know what I wrote? Hey, this is what I wrote because I was on a page where I seen him saying that. I was like, I said, who did he fight? And it was somebody else did the same thing. Oh yeah, it was Nelly said some shit too. Nelly said he's gonna stop watching boxing. He said he gives up on boxing. I'm like, and I wrote in the comments, I know nobody probably said nothing back. I said, who did Nelly fight? Nelly, you ain't fighting him. Shut your ass up. I ain't even training. I'll put some gloves on with your ass. I'll whoop your ass. I'll whoop your ass, son. For real. I mean, for real, for real. I don't even care how tough you is. I'll whoop your ass just because I'll whoop your ass, and I ain't no bad guy. Stop it. Getting there acting like you fighting. Derek said, take his IQ. Most deaf. Won't help against your core, though. All right, you go on, and I'm going to have your 100 ready for you. I'm going to show you the 100 before the fight. If they fight, I'm going to show you the 100. I'm going to show you the serial number so you'll know which 100 I'm sending you. Because I'm going to put that 100 in the bank to make sure you get it. I'm going to take everything out but $5 and put that 100 in there, send it to you, and then put my other money back in there. Yeah, you're right, though. But yeah, Ryan threw 3 hooks in a row. Tank dropped it. He threw 3 more and took a body shot. He said, you can't fight Tank like that. Yeah, anytime you start throwing... See, but that's the whole thing. You guys mentioning these 3 punches. A lot of fighters have thrown three of the same punches at Tank. And that's what Lala D was saying, that he make you feel comfortable. So a lot of times what these fighters do, oh, this ain't going to work. But shit, I didn't already threw 4 of these at him. I could throw 4 more. And that's the mindset they get. They get the feeling like I could throw more of those. And that's what all of them seem to fall for that same shit. Like, oh, I hit you with that, I'm going to hit you with more. Now, that works on some fighters. Like, that worked with Loma versus Haney, that he was able to hit Haney with a bunch of lefts. But with Tank, it's different. I'm just saying. Right. Yeah. Sir Flay said that, Derek Bay. He said, you really want to donate that bad? Yeah. He tried to donate to both of us. I don't know. Derek then came up on some money, Lala D, and he trying to give it to me and Sir Flame. I don't know. Derek, he a good guy. Derek then came up on some money. He want to hook us up. We'll take it. Since Derek then came up on the bread, shit, Derek then came up on that money. Me and Sir Flame gonna take that. Shit, me and Sir Flame went for the exhibition for $100,000. Yeah. Yeah, Derek Bay said, right, if it didn't work the first damn time, you need a new plan. And Sir Flame, yeah, you need something? Well, he said, really? And he said, always, and Boo, he said, Boo, Lala D said Nelly and Boozy is casuals. They the annoying casuals, yeah. Said most are cool, the celebrities casuals are very annoying. You know, but a lot of times what I know is with these celebrities, what they do when they go watch these fights is that they're just cool. They just, oh, I enjoyed the fight. You ask Denzel, oh, it was a good fight. You know, if you ask him about the knockout or something, oh yeah, that was a devastating punch or whatever. But they just keep it nice and, you know, cordial, nice and calm. But then you got these rappers, and that's what it's the rappers acting like they fighters just because you rap. You ain't no big time fighter and killer because y'all rap. They need to stop that shit. I grew up. Everybody they grew up in a certain time period. I don't give a shit where you was at. And yes, you was. Matter of fact, I'll take that back. It might be 2 or 3 states in the whole United States that you could have grown up in like the 80s or something like that. In the 70s, 80s, there's only probably 2 or 3 states that you could have grew up in that didn't have some kind of tough side to it. A badass side. There's only a few places. People think New York, Chicago, Detroit, Atlanta, all that. Nah. In Jacksonville and all that bullshit. No. Every place was like that. It wasn't every place was like that. Everybody was crazy. Everybody would kill you. But would nobody run? You got all these so-called gang members and shit. They doing drive-bys or they killing people and hiding out. It wasn't like that. I already told this story a lot of times, man. Back in the day when wasn't nobody hiding out from nobody. Wasn't nobody running from the law and all that. Running from the law. Wasn't nobody running. People were doing what they had to do and then told you that they had to do it. Yeah, I had to take him out. That's it. They wasn't tripping. You know what I mean? But now that everybody tripping, they was not tripping back then. They was, you guys are not the same. Don't get mad. You just grew up in a different era. Just like these boxers. You guys hate so much on the past that you can't learn from the past. And that's one of the first things they teach you is learn from the past. Learn from the past. I got people still come to me. People come to me for certain stuff, medicine and all kind. They still come to me because it's different. It's a different level when you have a different culture. You're gonna have a different level of respect. But y'all ain't gonna look back at stuff like we just looked at that Parnell Sweet Pea Whitaker, and you got to be like, damn, somebody like Haney or somebody or even Shakur or even Tate should be looking at that like, damn, yeah, okay, look at how he placing them body shots. Yeah, I need to incorporate that. I'm just going to listen to my dad. Your dad's going to get your dumb ass knocked out. Oh, well, here we go. Derek. Now Derek is on you, Sir Flame. Yeah, Derek said, he said, that's right. He said, don't stop coming to Eagles page either at Sir Flame. Sir Flame was laughing. He said, I won't, Derek. Yeah, Sir Flame going to be here. Y'all ain't got to worry about Sir. His boss is cool with him. Now, you see, Sir Flame been here a little bit longer. So he comfortable with his boss now. He's like, okay, me and my boss, we cool now. We talk about boxing. We good. A lot of these say Sir Flame said Ryan was so dumb. He was only thinking that Tank was just trying to avoid getting hit when Tank was really timing his ass. Yeah, Tank was timing him and everything else. Because Tank be looking up. That's one thing I told y'all, man. Tank's eyes. See, remember I told you, and that's how, so that's another little key when it comes to boxing. See, is you're looking right here, right? That's all you're going to look at. So a lot of times you don't know the emotions of a fighter until you really do clip them. But Tank is just looking at you like for everything. He's like, okay, you're doing this. He's looking at your hunger. So when you get hungry and you think you about to eat off of Tank's plate, he's already know that. Oh, yeah, he's getting hungry. He think he's going to eat. If you listen to Tank, very, very intelligent in his corner. They ask what the guy got. He said, oh, he ain't got nothing. He said, I'm about to get him. Tank will even say, well, I'm about to get him. He'll let you know. He's letting his corner know that I'm about to get him in like a little bit. He's already letting you know. I'm about to get his ass. I'm about to get his ass. Ooh, if you listen to this corner and you hear Tank say about to get somebody, right? If you was betting on that other fighter, just go ahead and put your head down. Yeah. That's it. Put your head down. Derek Bay said that's exactly what Garcia did. Hector, not Ryan. Oh, Hector. Oh, yeah. He was like, Tank can't punch and Dude still can't see right now. Yep. Derek Bay said exactly at Lawler. Yep. That's what it is. And see, people don't understand this. Tank is not even, his full grown man strength ain't even there yet either still. You like that sentence? Is there either still. There either still. Got me sounding slow. Who was that? Somebody was just... Who is that talking so much crap about? Oh, that was the. Why is Jamal Charlo talking so crazy about Tank? Why is that even in his? Why is he in his vocabulary right now? He hates Tank for some reason. Tell Tank that he is illiterate and can't speak and whatever. Come on, man. Ain't none of y'all got no doctorates in speech. Stop it. Stop acting like y'all speech pathologists or something. Stop it. Just box. Just entertain us, box, get your money or whatever. Become champ again. Do something. Stop don't be talking shit about the little guy. Everybody want to pick on somebody smaller, just like everybody, like the bigger fighters wanted to beat up on Floyd. Oh, come on, I want to fight Floyd. No, he was just talking about how, how Davis talk like he's, because he don't sound like a scientist or a teacher. He's talking shit like he sounds good right now. He sound like he on drugs. Talking, shut your ass up. I don't care, because I'm not scared of nobody. Ever, I'm not scared of nobody. I ain't no bad guy. I just ain't scared of people like that. I ain't scared. I can't be running around all scared and shit. Nah, F that. I just don't like when, that's not your job, man. Stop trying to have all these fighters and athletes want to have podcasts and shit where they talking. Shut your ass up and just fight. Yeah, Derek Bay said, yeah. No, yeah, Jamal need to get active. Yeah, you need to get your ass active. Don't stop talking all that shit. Mess around and get your ass in there. Now, don't get your ass knocked out. See, now that's what, see, what you're doing. So when these fighters do stuff like that there, what they do, they set themselves up for our show. I say our show. You set yourself up for our show when you do stupid shit like that. When you say all kinds of crazy shit, you setting yourself up for our show. Mm-hmm. You're a perfect match for our show. You know why you're a perfect match for our show? Because in here, we're gonna let you have it up in here. We're gonna listen to the mouthpiece, you know, but you're gonna get it up in here. Ain't no way around that. You getting it up in Eagles Web. You're gonna get that smoke, because that's what we in here for. You know what I mean? We in here for that's what we in here for. We in here for the smoke. Y'all not in here for the smoke, but that's what we in here for. That's what we in here for. We in here for the smoke. So, it pays for you guys to just box. Try to be humble. Because when you set yourself up to come in the Eagles, you setting yourself up so now you can't even lose. You talking about somebody's speech or something like that. Now don't get your ass knocked out, and then when you get knocked out, now you don't have a speech pattern yourself. Because we've seen fighters they got the speech patterns knocked out of their ass when they was fighting. You got all the vocabulary knocked out your ass. So now don't let that happen to you, where we see you and we're gonna be, oh, that's kind of sad the way Jamal got knocked out. Nope, I ain't gonna feel bad for you. You get your ass knocked out, you signed up for that shit. But don't think that we ain't gonna talk about you. When you be on that thing after, oh, I thought I was winning the fight. We're gonna talk about you. So stop it. Now a lot of these, as she's talking on the Charlos. The Charlos will mention any name that brings them clout. Notice Andrade only speaks on boxers in his division. You never hear Andrade or Benavidez making videos attacking lightweights. Yeah. Why are you picking on these little guys? No, but I'm not going to say that about Jamel. I know, because Jamel is usually, sometimes he act a little bit like his brother, but most times Jamel, he support. He support. If you remember, against Ryan, the inactive Charlo was the one running his mouthpiece on Ryan's side. Jamel was still on Tank's side. Yeah, because he'd been off 2 years, right? Yeah, he's been off 2 years. Don't start talking shit, because we're gonna do a whole show. We're gonna do a whole show. Don't make me get clips. If you get your ass knocked out, you best believe I'm gonna have about 100, 200 clips up in here. I might have to stay up all night putting my reel together. I'll take everything down. I'll take Eagles Web down, everything. We'll have a little chat box and we just have your clips of you getting your ass knocked the F out in here just going by. Don't start no shit. Derek said facts. They trying to make fights. Said, hello, yeah. So Eagle, who oh, here we go again. He said, so Eagle, who your boy fighting next? Okay, Derek, who's my boy this time? Somebody always my boy when it comes to Derek. Derek, like, you're your boy, yeah. What's up with your boy? I'm going to match your ass up, Derek. Hey, don't make me come over there. I told you, man, you ain't going to see me coming, man. I'm taking every mode of transportation to come see about you, man. I'm taking everything, dude. I'm bringing my everything. I'm bringing my arrows, everything. I'm swimming. I'm walking. I'm jogging. I'm hiking. I'm skateboarding. I'm biking. I'm scootering. I'm on a motorcycle. I'm in Uber. I'm in Uber. I'm in the taxi. I'm on the bus. I'm on the train. Just come see you, man. I'm skipping. I'm playing with the little kids. This is where Derek at. I'm doing everything to come see you, man. I'm adapting everywhere I go, man. Oh, okay. You said Canelo. What your boy up to? He tell what your boy up to now, Eagle? What your boy Canelo up to? I have no idea what the hell Canelo's up to. I ain't trying to mess with Canelo. I ain't trying to see Canelo at all, man. F Canelo. I ain't trying to mess with Canelo's ass. I mean for real. F Canelo. Canelo can't see us, man. Canelo cannot see us, Derek. He can't see Eagles Web. This ain't the right. This ain't what you want. This ain't the show Like for Canelo, this ain't your show. This ain't your show because it's too much. It's too much ammunition when it comes to Canelo and Eagles Web. It's too much ammunition for me, for him. Because he's doing too much suspect shit. If I interview him, he's doing too much suspect shit. You already know what the questions are going to be. If somebody know Eagles Web, if y'all know me a little bit, just write down one question that you think I'm going to ask Canelo. Just one. You don't even have to put down 2 or 3. Just put down one question that you think I'm going to ask Canelo. Let me look at this board too, Derek. See where we's at. Let me try to pull up the Champ Ross. I just want to see how bad we did. Okay, yeah. Shit, the highest score was like 72. Stay Ready Boxing and Jason Whitaker. Yeah, they get shouts out on here. Joe Stunner, 67. Yeah, it drops way down after. It goes from 82, third place, all the way down to 70, and then everybody just started dropping off. Everybody just started dropping off. Marlo. I think Marlo up there with Lala. No, Lala did a little bit lower. I mean, but we good though. She was just talking about MZ Talks Boxing. Just a little bit, just right there with you. Right there with you. And then it's me, it's Trey X, me, Gil. Oh, where D? Where D to the Bailey? Derek Bailey, did you fall off a little bit further? Or maybe Derek Bailey was up high. I thought Derek Bailey was that. I thought he was with us. But Derek Bailey done fell off a little. No, Derek Bailey up there. He a little bit above us. He got the nickel piece on us. Let me see. Where was 50? Were we close to? Were we even? Yeah, we was in the conversation with 50. We was about in that conversation. 56 is way down to 35, so yeah. So those guys, they just had like they had a bad weekend. They had a bad weekend of predicting boxing. Oh, look at my boy there. I see him out there. Salute to D-Lo 404 up in the house, man. Just know him. Derek said, are you cycling right now? No, I'm sitting right here, man. I'm gonna be cycling. I told you I'm gonna come see about you, man. I told you you're not gonna predict Eagle, because Eagle gonna take every mode of transportation to come see about you. Nah, man, I'm stealthy. I'm not like I don't roll up on people like that. I'm gonna be swimming in people's swimming pool to one side to the other, going over fences, and then just relaxing at the park. I'm gonna just do all kinds of things. Ain't nobody gonna be able to keep up with me. I don't know. I think he changed clothes. He got on some ninja shit right now. He on the skateboard. Rollerblades. I'm like, damn, where did he get rollerblades from? He on rollerblades? What, he on the scooter? I'm be on everything. Damn, he in a taxi now. You see no movies where the guy's trying to get away, he does all kinds of modes and shit. They only show like about 6 different modes of people doing shit. I'm doing all of them. I'm on the train. I'm on the subway. I'm on the bus. I done took Uber. I'm on Lyft. I took a taxi. I'm swimming, doing double dutch, all that. Playing basketball on my way to come see you, jogging through the park, swimming, running, on the bike, on the electric scooter. I'm on all that shit. You're gonna be able to tell how Eagle coming. I said, damn, he said he gonna get here, but you ain't gonna know what to look out for. Said he could be getting off the bus. He could be walking. He could be skateboarding. Anything's possible. But D-Lo says salute. Derek Bay says salute to D-Lo 404. Said I got damn. D-Lo said I got my teeth kicked in Champ Ross last week. Yeah, that was a setup, D'Lo. D'Lo, they set our ass up on this one. Taylor set us up. Haney. I was gonna switch back to Haney because I was doing it. I thought I was being nice. I was kind of doing it to make him win. Because I be having that hex, like if I bet against somebody, they end up winning. So, but I had too many people in my chat. There's like 4 or 5 of us in here that was going, just saying that, Loma probably get it done. Yeah, we had a discussion on it, and the conclusion is that most of the people that's in lightweight, if they're from the U.S. or Mexico or somewhere around there, they was all hating on Haney. Anybody that was in professional fighters that's impartial, that's not at the weight class, was saying that, Haney got it done, that it was close, but he got it done. Nobody was mad about the decision because it was, one thing about it, it was a good fight. Yep. Derek said I had 50. Yeah, I had 45. Yeah, Derek said it was a tough week. Yeah, it was a tough week for everybody. Yeah, D'Lo said lots of this no tune-up stuff is because these guys want certain types of purses, especially when they miss a fight or a few. Yeah, that's another thing. I mean, like I said, it's good that D'Lo come in and all y'all come in here because like I said, we're going to always look at all these different sides. We're not going to look at it like some chats look at the shit. I'm not going to try to just have my point and this is what we going by. It's like, no, I'm just adding a couple of creases in there too so y'all can see my side too. You guys got different sides. It's like, I know a lot of people want to spill this whole conspiracy thing right now. I'm telling you right now, that's what's coming up next. But if you remember, we talked about this. We've been talking about this for months. D'Lo know too that we've been talking about this for months. That we got to stay away from the judges and the rest. We got to rely on just the fighters. We cannot put our hat in the ring with that shit. Leave that shit. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Because us being fans of boxing, we kill boxing ourselves by not appreciating or accepting the things the way it is. We kill it ourselves. It's just like America with the laws. You kill it yourself if you're not going to put in and get things changed. Because right now we are just going for a ride in America and everybody's okay with that. You're just going for a ride. You working your 9 to 5 or whatever. And yes, you got you a nice successful business, but you still paying taxes and everything else. So, like I said, we going for a ride until we can figure out a new way. Which taxes is bullshit. Because as long as you got a military, you don't need tax. Because remember how they used to do. Back in the days, they wasn't worried about no taxing and having money and gold. They used to, the powerful countries just go take the gold. Yeah, we're going to go just take our shit. Derek said, no, that was the question for Canelo. Yeah, but Derek, we covered Canelo. I already, leave me alone because that's not my boy. Don't even talk about for Canelo. Canelo going to do what he do. Oh, the question for Canelo, though. Okay, so the question for Canelo. So here's the thing, the question for Canelo. So if you was to ask Eagle about a question for Canelo, if I was interviewing Canelo, what question would you ask me? One of the main questions that I would ask is why doesn't he fight David Benavidez at 168, and why doesn't he fight the other guy at 168? Now I can't even think what's the guy's name. I'm losing it. Bevo. Why don't that would be like that would be like the 2-part question that's one thing that I would ask him. D-Ray Promotions up here, got the Eagle up good with the thumbs up. He probably going already. D-Ray just swoops in and be swooping out. Yeah. Oh, you talking about the cycling question? When you asked if I was asking if he was cycling, if he's cycling on and off the meds, I think that might be what you meant too. But if not, I covered both things. If that wasn't it, yeah. A lot of D say I'm back, and then D-Lo's She said MZ came in dead last week. I never laughed so hard. She crying. She said you can't be sensitive around me in the Champ Ross League. Yeah, Lala talks anyway though. Everybody know Lala. Lala is gonna be running her face. We love Lala regardless. She has to talk. That's her thing. That's what she do. Anyway, D-Lil right back. He said, man, I broke so many of my own rules this week. He said, I just stuck to my rules. I easily would have picked up at least 20 more points. Yeah, I did too. I think all of us fell off a little bit. I'm going to tell you the one that really, my disappointment was the freaking Taylor fight. That was my biggest disappointment. I don't even care if I lost the other ones, but that one, I thought I was on point with everybody else with that one. I thought I was on point with everybody else. Man, that fight was A1. All the noise is unnecessary. Yeah. Yeah, I was playing the Nazario versus Whitaker earlier before you got in here, D-Lo. Just wanted to show everybody something. And Derek picked up, yeah, that Sweet Pea throw those pinpoint shots, yeah. Haney got to start throwing pinpoint shots, and he has to not react anytime when he gets hurt a little bit. He can't react. He got to like keep that same face, like yeah, I don't care. He got to keep that I don't care look. Law D said D-Lo. She said you want to hear something dumb? She said I let a complete stranger in the Loma versus Haney in the press conference live chat tell me to pick Lopez, and I told him that I would look for him if he was wrong. Lala D, she ain't got no filter. She said D-Ray promotion. She got the hands up good. Lala D said, oh, I just, for your information to everyone, I said, no, this bud didn't shit on Haney, even though Keyshawn and Shakur did. That's called maturity. Yeah, of course, we talked about that. And it's only the ones that's close to his weight class are the only ones running their face. But actually, Keyshawn's not there, though, right? Anyway, so D-Ray said, when I get to the press conference, Lala D, she said, bless his queen. Derek Bay said, salute at D-Ray promotion. D-Ray right back said, Buzz said, what, the 22, what's the 22, a Saturday? What, he act like he didn't know what day it was? No, today's 22. Derek said, yeah, that was it. Oh, okay. D-Lo again, Canelo would have, he would say, have to explain to me why Undisputed in the historic middleweight division suddenly become Undisputed. He said Undisputed attractive when Andre was the guardian at the gate to the last belt. Yeah. Well, the thing is, D-Lo, I was asking them what one question. I told him to ask me one question that I would ask him. Oh, you know I'm going to load his ass up. You already know that. Because you know we taking, you know, if Ego ever does an interview, you know we taking questions from the audience. You know, I might just be concentrating on one or two questions. You already know I need everybody's help. You know we going to grill whoever. We going to ask the good questions. Yeah, Derek Bay said he did. He was just PC at Lala D. D-Ray promotions to the homie Derek Bay by any means necessary. D-Lo laughed. He said, Lala D, blue nose. He said, yeah, what the hell? Yeah. Am I still on, y'all? Put up a 1. We got to get out of here soon, though, man. We getting into that area where Derek likes to try to hold me up. Yeah, it's great. It's a great show. I think it was great today. Need a few more people. I needed some more input, but that's all. It's all good. So just so D-Lo knows, D-Lo, we got to change the goalpost, brother. When it comes to certain fights, in Eagles Web, we're not going to see. I didn't put no crow up today. We're not going to just volunteer for crow sandwiches and shit and crow stew and raw crow and salted crow. We're not going to just settle for that. If the fight is like a little bit, if it's like a little bit suspect on the scoring. If it's too suspect on the scoring, ain't nobody eating no crow over that. I mean, not at least not that much. Maybe some crow soup. But ain't nobody really eating that kind of crow like that. Especially if it's a big ass disparity like that. I mean, if we know that we're looking in, like I said, you might not be. We feel like we're the prognosticators of boxing, but just because they say one thing, it don't mean that we going with it. You know what I mean? If we just know, because I'm gonna put us on the pedestal a little bit. We good enough to know. Even if we argue about a couple of rounds, we still good enough to know that that should be closer. We still good enough to know that. Ain't nobody that crazy. We don't know there wasn't no white wars. And just mentioning back to Sweet Pea, did you know that Sweet Pea went on a streak of 4 fights where he didn't lose a round in 4 fights? I don't know what his longest streak is, but I think that might be the longest streak. Because you got to really realize that he actually had, because he had knockouts too, though. So, but damn, that's a lot of rounds. Shit, something like 40 rounds or something. Either 40 rounds or 4 fights. 4 fights that went the distance or whatever, didn't lose a round. So that's something else. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, D'Lo right there, that part right there, D'Lo said that Canelo didn't plan on Andre getting BJ's WBO belt. Yeah. Oh, okay. Derek put up the 1. All right. Appreciate it, man, because last time they cut my show off last week. And I'm sitting here just talking to Lala, and I'm talking to whoever's in here. I'm talking, I'm talking to Surf Flame or whoever's in here. I think it was Surf Flame and somebody else was up at. I'm studying talking. I did a whole show. Then I noticed, I typed in the chat and it said my show had ended. I was like, wait a minute, I didn't end the show. Let me end my own shit. D'Lo said at 168, Canelo blocked Andre versus, oh, okay, he beat yes, from happening. So he didn't have to worry about Andrade. Yeah. This D'Lo said I already ate my crow. Yeah, Taylor gave me my crow, D'Lo. I had to go ahead and take that one. I had to go ahead and eat that on Taylor. I felt the kind of way about the Haney fight, about eating that crow though. I felt like a kind of way. So like I said, I'm not fair sometimes. I don't care. We're gonna end here. We're gonna do what we want to. If we need to move the goalposts every once in a while, then we need to move the goalposts. And if somebody don't like it, then they just don't like it. We gotta move it every once in a while. But hopefully we're gonna get some of these fighters. They're gonna have to look back into some of the archives and realize that there's some skill sets to fighting that you need to probably incorporate into your boxing style. I'm not saying Haney can pull off a Sweet Pea Whitaker, but for his size, for his build, that'd be a perfect kind of style for him. He needs to start incorporating some of those things into his boxing style. A lot of these fighters. But at that weight, at 135, I just don't really see nobody really messing with Tank. I don't see nobody really having like 12. I'm sorry. The $100 is on the line if Shakur fights him. I just don't see nobody having 12 successfully great rounds against Tank that they can stay out of trouble for 12 rounds. I just don't see it. And yes, he hurts his hand or something, whatever. But that probably ain't gonna happen. Because usually when you hurt your hand bad enough, it just gets stronger. And he's only getting stronger, and that's what you. That's the scary thing about Tank. Tank is only getting stronger, right now. You imagine at that weight? Did you guys? Side note: did you guys see when he punched that little? You know how they got that little punching bag? It's recreational. But I forget who he punched against. I think it was Brazil. Brazil supposed to hit pretty hard. But he hit that shit against Brazil and beat Brazil. That little dude hit, he can crack. Even though it's a machine, damn. With that machine, there's more it's more technique. But still. So, I see Bruce in here. He's probably been listening. Bruce said, salute, brother, at Eagles Way Boxing. Salute. I see you, brother. Yeah, we about to get out of here. Derek gonna try to hold me hostage for like 3 hours up in here. I'm like, I can't always stay. But hopefully we got to get a little bit better boxing. This week kind of fell off for everybody. It was like a disastrous week for a lot of us with our predictions and stuff like that. Yeah. a note to Bruce Gas, Boxing Jazz. Yeah, I was just showing the Nazario fight with Sweet Pea Whitaker. I was just showing that earlier. So we just letting people know. We're just putting it out there that these fighters, they're going to have to take some of the skills from these other fighters. Man, you guys know that those fighters was actually fighting and had skill sets. And you guys want to hate because you want to be better than your father. Some sports, you're not made to be better than your father or your people before you. Some it's just not. You're just not made for that. Basketball, yeah, they can change the rules, all kinds of, but boxing, they just don't really change the rules. You're just not going to get better without using stuff from the past. You're still using jabs, right? I haven't seen everybody just abandon the jab. You're not the Roy Joneses and stuff like that. I haven't seen nobody just, I just don't throw jabs. Everybody still throw jabs because you go back and look at some of the fighters that's, if you want to be great, this maybe has a kind of body imagery that you have and this type of stance that you have and stuff like that. Maybe you can incorporate some things and excite us. Because right now we don't have any fighters that remind us of somebody else. We've always had, like, even when we had the imitation Ali's, at least, well, he reminded me of Ali. He's getting his ass whooped, but he wasn't fighting like Ali. But somebody just reminds you. We just don't have a lot of fighters that remind us of somebody that was so great. Oh, it kind of reminds me, and every time we do, they end up being a damn disappointment. So hopefully they brush that off and y'all start paying attention to what you got to do. Let's get it done. Let's get the right things done. Bruce Gassy said, that's the PSI machine. Yep. Derek Beatty said, salute at Bruce Gas, Boxing Jazz. Any more? Bruce back at Derek Beatty. Salute, bro. Lala D say, Bruce, of course she got the anchor in the heart. Bruce again. I said close to dispute decisions are part of the sport. Yeah, it's yeah, we talked about that part. Yeah, they're part of the sport. But the thing is, they don't know how to take it nowadays like they used to. These guys are all soft-shouldered and stuff, Bruce. Because you had people that was in his division or, you know, in his weight class that all of them was hating. You had other people that was appreciating this fight because it was a good fight. You had a lot of people appreciating it because it was just a good fight. And so they appreciated it. But you got some that's going to talk about conspiracies and all that. And you watch. There's going to be people that's prominent that you think would, well, I almost slipped and told. I wouldn't even be surprised if a person that I call suspect doesn't do something kind of shady in these in these months or even year coming up. So just always look out for it. But Bruce said at Lala D, no dispute in that fight. Yep. Okay, Lala D said I'm watching the Battle of Little Giants later. Okay. D-Ray, D-Ray's still here. He said Bruce Gas, Boxing Jazz and more. All the power in Eagles Web today. I appreciate everybody that came through that spoke and was here, and the people that just came here just to drop some thumbs up. I appreciate you guys too. You guys will get bold enough to speak in here one time, and don't worry about it. You know, I'll untime you out or whatever I have to do if I don't think you deserve it. But if you deserve it, then that's what you deserve. But you guys come chat with us. We'll talk about it a little bit more. We didn't get to cover everything, but we covered a lot about this whole, because this is what boxing fans need, is we need to discuss stuff too, because this is our sport. It's not going to have a future when you got people that's hating. We could talk all about this. We could talk about even just Polly, because if you think about it, if you got that much hate and you've been in the sport, you need to get your ass away from it for a while. Polly needs to just retire for like 3 or 4 years and then come back. You know what I mean? He needs to retire for a while, because you can't have that kind of hate and envy and shit because you ain't doing nothing. And I noticed that a lot of times, some fighters have that. Now you got fighters that are comfortable. They like, I got my millions in the bank. I'm fine. My family's good. And they don't care. They say, oh, I just came to enjoy the fight. Don't be asking me who won and all. They're just like that. That's what you need to be more like that. Polly just, I don't know, man. You see, I think didn't your dad used to be in your corner or something? But you shouldn't. Your emotions is like you've been around nothing but women all the time, man. You need to stop that. You got those high emotions, man. So you get over having high emotions all the time. Cause your shit a little bit. You on that? You on a certain? You on a new level, man. Anyway, my shout out to all the real people that I see, and my shout out to all y'all that mess with me. Y'all know what it is. Eagle Wear Boxing, man. Salute to all y'all, man. On a Monday show, man. Like I always follow up, nothing but blessings to all of y'all, man. Y'all have a great one, man. We'll get back into it. I gotta go hang up some rugs and stuff. I flooded my damn bathroom. I had my hot water on, man. I flooded my bathroom a little bit. It's not bad, but it was a little bit flooded. I had to throw some towels on them rugs. Oh, I can't stand that. Yeah, I flooded it a little bit. The old Eagle. It was a dumb reason that I ended up flooding it too. It wasn't too smart. Anytime you flood something, it wasn't smart. Yeah. That's me taking a shower. I left something in the sink to warm it up. All right, I'm gonna catch y'all. Peace, family. There, Lala D put the fire up. She said, "Ciao." Okay, I'm gonna catch you, bad girl.